Hey everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. How are you? Welcome back. I was getting all set up to do some blooms and I don't feel like it. I decided just like 5 minutes ago that instead of blooms, I'm going to do some flip cups with the SheleeArt pouring medium. I have a couple little things I want to pour over, including I think it's like a 10 by 15 box top. If I keep looking over that way, it's because I'm filming upside down in the hopes that when I edit and play it back, you'll see everything from my perspective on this side of the counter instead of the other side. So I gotta remember to look that way so I can look deep into your eyes. So silly. Let me show you the results from the live pour. Talk about silly. I was a wild woman. And you all should know I am not a drinker. Like, I don't want to get this reputation like, oh, there's the girl who pours and pours and wine. It's rare occasion for me. So I totally overdid it. Like a half a bottle of wine in 45 minutes. That was insanity. I ate my cheeseburger and I was out cold. But because of that, or in spite of that, I got a really nice painting. This one, it turned out beautiful, like beautiful. I'll hold it sideways so you can see it. It's sold, so congrats to Tia. Let's start at the top with the close-up. The white sells, that middle part there with the yellow is awesome. And then it goes into like some pinks and then ends with the white. So I think I like it like this. However she likes it. It's sold. And because it just sat on my counter and the that golden gloss pouring medium, that color pouring medium, it dries lickety split. It was dry. It dried overnight. So because I left it sit on my counter, there are like no finger marks or from picking it up. It's like, it's probably the cleanest painting I've ever done. Like, when I'm talking about edges and everything, because usually you got like a smudge or something, nothing. So serendipity and all. Let me get you guys down. So I'm going to try and do this assembly line style. There's my turntable. I'm not spinning. It's just handy to have, I've discovered. And I did have my giant container to spin and everything. And like I said, I changed my mind like 5 minutes ago and decided I don't feel like blooms. I love them, don't get me wrong. All right, so there we go. So tonight I am using some primary elements, art pigments by Color Art. This first one here is Ginger Peach. Right here, this orangey one. I think my favorite color so far from them is this Coral Berry. So definitely more coral than the other one, not as much of the orange. And then this purple is called Cranberry. And then this brown color, goldeny brown color, is called Autumn Leaf. And I've made up both black and white. Cell Activator, I have my Artist Loft Professional Series in Carbon Black and my Titanium White. I have changed up the recipe for the Cell Activator, and so with the Sterling Floetrol, I usually do 3-to-1. Tonight I did 4-to-1, just because I find I had to add more, as when I do flip cups, if the Cell Activator is just slightly thinner, you get a better reaction. A burst of cells, a burst of lacing, etc. So I'm going to try and do this like assembly line style and put a couple of my cookie cutters down, and we will set these to the side now that you've seen them. See my big black spot right there on the counter? Yeah, that's where I spilled like a 1/4 cup of my black Cell Activator. I scooped most of it up, but I was not happy. So there's this little round. This is the first one I want to pour over. It's just too busy. I mean, it's busy city, so I just don't like it. So I figured we'd do that one first. And then I have 2 more, and then we'll do the big guy. So I'm going to layer 2 cups at a time. One will start with a little bit of black, and the other one with a little bit of white. Like that. And let's start the black one with the coral. Every time I say coral, I think of The Walking Dead and Rick Grimes saying, "Coral!" I used to love that show. Now it's boring, in my opinion. Without all the original people on it, I kind of lost interest. Let's do the coral, the purple. This ginger spicy orange color. And then the autumn leaf. Oh, that worked out well because I want the white on that autumn leaf to lighten things up a little bit. So then we'll put white on top, like that. So there's a cup. So I have this other round where it's just blah, like there's too much black, so I didn't like this one either. So let's go ahead and we'll flip that one and just set it to the side, and it can let the paint seep out for a second. And I don't remember the order. Well, if I put that in first, let's do the orange on the white. We'll go orange. Purple. Autumn leaf. And the coral. That was a lot of that. Ooh, I used a lot of that. Should have eased up. And then the black. All right, and we'll give this a flip. And we'll swap places. I want some gloves. It's not terribly late, but my family is in bed. My daughter was supposed to start online middle school tomorrow at 9 a.m. And I just got an email saying there's a 2-hour delay, which cracked me up because how can there be a 2-hour delay if it's online? But I guess they're having computer problems. All right, let's move these guys out of my way. And, all right, number one, I'm just gonna lift up. Whoa. Holy moly. That's what I was talking about with the thinner, wow. So that's with the thinner cell activator. I'll grab a stick out of the white. Let's throw some, I have my sides to consider. I also have a candy in the middle of this. Do you guys see that? Let me hold that up a second. That's hilarious. I don't like it. I'm not going to keep it or anything, but it is kind of funny. You see the little candy in the middle right there? I don't like that. I mean, I like it because it's funny, but I'm probably going to lip this. Let me see if we got any more paint in here. And do something. To this, there we go. All right. Interesting how the colors changed. And just take it off the sides. Let some of that come off. Take off a little bit of this black. No, I don't like that. That's coming off too. And you're coming off all the way, and then stretch that back. And then take off some of the black, not all of it. That's kind of pretty. I'm going to take off this black on this edge too. Make sure I get all my sides. I see a spot I missed. I'll probably have to get out my spoon to get that guy. There's number 1. Let me get you guys down for a close-up. And grab a spoon. Okay, here's number 1. Oh my gosh. So far so good, right? Let's see how the other guys turn out. Really cool, love that one. Okay, let's do the next one. All right, number 2 coming up. It's been sitting there hanging out. I really like that other one though. Man, that's cool. Let's see how this one looks. In different order. Ready? I'm gonna do this. And I'm not gonna let that one part run away. You stay right here. I don't know if it's this pouring medium, you know, using the untinted paint or the pigments, but I think I really like the flip cups with this pouring medium, even better than the blooms, just because the way the colors blend. Like, I'm totally fascinated by how the colors blend. It is such my jam. This one's looking pretty awesome too so far, as long as I don't screw it up. So let's give this a tilt. Seems like it's done spreading. And this one, do I have to worry about my sides? I have to worry about my sides on this one as well. Let me grab my palette knife for a second and scoop up some of this gorgeous stuff and just throw it on the sides now. Wait, what are you doing? You don't have to do that. You gotta tilt first. All right, the only thing I don't like right now is this little part right there. The rest of it, if I could just leave it be, I would. I feel like I can get you guys a little closer too. Should I? Let me see if we can get you a little closer. Is that better? Yeah. All right. Let's give this a tilt. Well, that part was cool because of the blending, but the lacing won't be denied on this guy. Now, I don't want the whole lacing to take over the whole thing. I'm trying to pour off that bubble. It doesn't want to go. Pup. Goodbye, little bubble. Off you go. Yeah, I like seeing some of the background. I think I am going to have it just touch this other corner. Or, you know, other side. Corner. There's no corners in a round, Karen. Okay. So that'll look cool dripping over. And then let's lose a little bit of paint this way. I want to keep it there though. Yeah, like that. And bring this down this way. Kind of have it be like abstract. It looks like the state of Virginia. It does. There's Northern Virginia where I live, right there. There's the North Carolina border. There's that guy. I'm super, super happy with that. Why mess with it, right? Make sure my sides are good. I see I have 2 spots to get. And then I'll get you guys down in the close-up on this one. I'm just gonna grab it off my tarp here and do these 2 little spots. They look good. All right. I'm gonna give him a home, and I'll get you guys down for a close-up. That's number 2. Okay, here's number 2. It did sort of kind of look like the shape of the state of Virginia, my home state, but I think I stretched it too much. No, it just doesn't look like anything. I do love it though. I think it's cool. I like the dark drama at the top. Yay. So there's number 2. Can we go 3 for 3? I don't know. I kind of think it's a tie between those first 2. I'm 2 for 2, I feel. So this one isn't a do-over, and I'm being bad and taking a chance because I would Kills this first. Kills is a wood primer. It seals the wood. So hopefully, it's not that this really warps because it's thick and kind of small. So it really, you know, doesn't have an opportunity to really warp. But what happens is the wood grain raises. But I'm gonna risk it. And let's do this last little flip cup. And then we'll go on to the big box lid. All right, what order do I want this time? I think I like the white-black thing with the white on the bottom and the black on top. So let's do that again. And let's go with the autumn leaf on the bottom. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna have enough paint for the that box lid. Nope. I might just grab. I'm gonna forgo the box lid because it's pretty big, and I'm looking at my colors. And I don't have any more pouring medium. I'd have to like stop and mix up everything, and that's kind of late. So I might just grab something else to pour on and we'll call it a night. We'll do the box top in the next video. How's that? And you guys know I have so many of these rounds, so I'm sorry for doing so many videos with the rounds, but I'm just trying to use them all up. And they're fun. They're fun to do. All right, so this one has an edge, so I don't have to worry. So we'll give that a flip. That's a lot much smaller. I have an 8 by 10, so the box top is a 10 by 14, and I have an 8 by 10 that's in my pour over pile. So that's what I'll do next, is I'll do the 8 by 10. I think I have enough paint for that. All right, ready? I got another piece of candy in the middle. Right there. I don't like the candies in the middle. Let's put some white through the middle of this one. Something like that. I like that. Loving all the different color schemes from the same 4 colors. More purple in this one. What am I doing? I don't have to worry about sides. I didn't do a very good job of wrecking that little piece of candy, but I guess I'll let it live. Kind of turned, oh, I thought that was green. It's not. It's the autumn leaf color. Is that a bubble? Yes. All right. Let's do this guy. I don't like that big old, I don't like that white cell. I don't like the cell that came up when I popped that bubble. Let's come down this way a little bit. Let's get some sort of cool abstract thing going on. Kind of looks like a crazy tree. So I'm going to take that gray off. Gosh, I love that too. Am I 3 for 3? I'm going to press my luck for a second, take off some more white, and then bring the purple back. I should take that all the way over, shouldn't I? Yep, I should. All the way. And then bring it back. Ta-da! I love that one too, y'all. Oh my gosh. All right, let me find a cookie cutter, and we'll do an 8 by 10 instead. All right, let me get you down for a close-up of this guy. Here's the third one. I like it a lot because it's perfectly imperfect. Like that part right there. That looks like some bird in flight. I love that. I like that it's wrecked right in the middle of it. And I really like this part here where you can see the lacing and the colors underneath. That band of cream. That's cool as all get out too. All right, so there's that one. Let's try to do the box top. All right, so this last one, this is an 8 by 10. It was a SheleeArt pouring medium, and you can just tell I totally overstretched it. So, yeah, that's definitely a do-over. So this will be a bigger flip cup. So we'll use one of these. And do I go black first this time? Or white? We'll go black first. And I don't want it to be too dark, so definitely start with a lighter color. So we'll go with the coral. A bunch of the autumn leaf. Bunch of the orange. And the purple and the white. I might dive bomb the white too a little bit. There's the purple. And I think I'm gonna take some house paint and make a puddle just for insurance sake. Make sure I have enough paint, because look, this is barely a half a cup of paint. Oh no, not black. Oh well. Do black and black, we'll do black and white, I guess. My bad, not paying attention. Dive bomb some white in like that. I'll put a bunch, there we go, make up for that black. So let me make a puddle of house paint. That's now sticking to my twerp. I don't want it that thick in the middle, so I'm going to spread this out a little bit. Can always add more. That looks good. All right, let's flip this. There we go. Geronimo. Am I too close? No, no. I feel off center though. Let me swing this. I'm sorry. A little better. Something like that. Last one. All right, ready? We'll flip and lip it. Oh my gosh, just look at the inside of my cup. Can you guys see that? Probably not. It's Lace City on the inside of my cup. So you can see it coming out. Look at this. Oh my God, I can make like a zebra pattern. I'm gonna let that come out. It is so cool. Oh my gosh. Does it show up? Kinda, sorta. Oh, it's amazing. You get this big blank spot right in the middle, right? That won't do. That won't do at all. I hope I didn't ruin it. We shall find out. I feel like I definitely have too much black in this one. But let's see what we can make out of it. Let me see. Yeah, it's definitely very dark. So let's have some of this go off here. Let's just get coverage first. And then I'll play. And keep some of the paint on there to play with. Gosh, I want to scoop up that white. I'm tempted. Are you white? What can I do with you? I'm just going to throw you through here for a second. Yep. All right, let's take this all down to the other end. I want to keep that white there. Let's put the weight of the paint back in the middle a second. Definitely too much black. Yeah, I'm not gonna like this, I can tell. We'll see, but I can tell. It's like going on a date. You're all hopeful, and you get in the guy's car, and he turns on the radio, and he's listening to like whatever music you hate. Like for me, he's listening to like Megadeth. And I'm like, okay, I don't like you already. You have terrible musical taste. That's kind of how I feel about this painting. And then you think to yourself, but you should give it a chance. Don't judge somebody just because they have bad taste in music. But you know what? It's right up there with the ice cream. It's a pretty good indicator. And I hate this painting, and we're doing it again. I have a little bit. I'm just going to use my white cup because there's enough in there. And we're calling mulligan. I'm out of the coral, but that's okay. We'll go with the orange. And the autumn leaf. I got something in my autumn leaf. And then the purple. And then just a little bit of black. There we go. 2 over. I'm laughing at my own analogy. All right. I should really wait a second longer too, because it takes a minute for it to go down. I'm so happy with 3 little ones. It'd be great to have a bigger one. There's another, whatever doodad that is. I'm gonna make some white and hope it's gonna lace up or sew up. I'm gonna leave that black part right up here, because that's cool with the purple. I'm gonna dig out this white. I'm gonna wipe my stick on the side of my canvas. And we'll put some of this. We're gonna stick this in here because it's gorgeous. What I just took off my stick. Way better, right? Way, way better. So what I'd like to do at this point, I should tell you my thought process, right? Is before I start stretching, I'd look to see what big areas are gonna get really big and be dominant. And that's what I try to wreck. So when I do a flip and lip, I tend to, you know, lip my cup or use my, usually, tonight I'm using the stick, but normally it's the edge of my cup. And I go through those areas that I think are going to try and dominate the painting. And say, nuh-uh, I don't think so. Just for balance. Unless it's such a pretty shade of something that you just love it, then by all means, keep it. I'm just telling you what I like to do. All right, so I have plenty of paint. I'm gonna take this purple to the corner and smush it all up. That way I can bring it all back and make it big in all of its glory. It's kind of like that, and I don't mind that bikini corner for the moment. Yep, stretch out that purple. I'm gonna let some of this orange come off. Let me turn it. Oh wait, you're supposed to see the same thing I'm seeing, so. Can you see what I'm doing? Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm just taking this group of cells over to my right so that when they get close enough, I can then swing them back, hopefully, and stretch them out on my way to the other corner. And off we go. I'll bring this back and center it. Oh no, if I do that, they'll squish up those cells. Let me come back up a little bit. Let me stop and stare at this. I always do it, and then I'm always sorry, is that the bikini corner. This one doesn't bother me for some reason. I'm gonna leave it because it's kind of cool looking. I don't like that one. I don't like this thing. I don't mind the big, I don't want to splooge in it. I don't mind the big oval here in the middle. That's fine. It's got like the wall of rocks around it. I'm gonna take some of that off. I'm gonna go up and then down. See see where my paint is, how much paint I have on the canvas too. Little spot of gray I'm going to take off. Just a little bit off the top there, and then come down, fix my cells. I don't like that white dye in there. I'm gonna fiddle for just a second. I can pour it off if I don't like it. I'm gonna grab some of this really nice black with this kind of matches right here. I want to close up the white circle if I can. Do I like that better? I think if I tilt it a little bit, I will. And then tilt it back. So it's not so gigantic. And then go back up. Do I like that? No, I don't. All right, there's always the last one has to be the hardest one. So I'm gonna take that wall all the way down and then take it back up. That's probably the safest thing to do. Can I get it over? Nope, you'll lose your purple. But you can get that one little line all the way down to touch. There. Ta-da! I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. Getting really greedy. Ta-da! I need some cream for the one corner. Right, like that. And let me get you guys down for a close-up of this guy. All right, last one. No box top because not enough paint, but here's the 8x10. This is on cradled hardwood too. I forgot to mention that. I love it. I think it's really cool. I changed the orientation so that this is now the top. And it comes down and it's just cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oops. Going off track. Let me come up high. There's that guy. And yeah, let me come and say goodbye. I managed to get paint in my hair. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, where am I looking again? Over here. I hope you guys enjoyed the new format. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, make flyers. No, I'm kidding. You guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.